All right, we're going to work on literal equations. So number one is going to be a little different than all the other problems. So 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So that means the F is going to equal 82. And then we have also given to us this equation. So the F is going to also equal 9/5 times C plus 32. So one thing I'm going to do is we need to figure out what to really ultimately you're setting each, you're going to put 82 in for F. That doesn't really work on Desmos. So what I would have you do, instead of F, I would just change it to Y. So Y equals 82 and Y equals 9/5 X plus 32. When we do this, we'll put it in Desmos and we'll find the intersections, because now we have two different equations. Anytime you have two equations that you're putting into the Desmos, you will, oh, it was already on there. You are actually looking for the intersection. So the intersection is 27.778, which is that 8. Never trust the third decimal, because that's rounded. That's 0.7 repeating. But that will be, looks like it's closest to A. All right, number 2. So this is what, with literal equations, you are typically solving for another variable in the equation. So what I would have you do is, we are looking at right away the equation solve for M, and we need to solve it for X sub 1. So what you're going to do is change the M to be Y. So anytime you see a M, change it to a Y. Anytime you see X sub 1, we're just going to leave it as X. So can we do that? So the X sub 1 is going to be X. Any other variable in the problem, change it to something else. I don't want X, so I'm just going to change it to A. So down on my answer choices, any X sub 1, that's going to be X. X, X, X. The M got changed to Y. Y, Y, Y. The X sub 2, I'm going to change it to any other letter. I'm just going to change it to A. Now, if you plug this all into Desmos, you'll get the answers. So I'm going to put in the original problem, and then I'm going to put in every answer choice, so A, B, C, D, and we'll see which one matches up. This might take a while, so grab some popcorn and let's see what we can do. So we have Y equals fraction, so I write the fraction right away. Remember, it's X plus A over 2. Then the slider, I'm going to change the slider. I'm going to change it to 3. I'm just going to say A is going to go 3. Just make sure it's not equal to 0 or 1, and you should be fine. I just always choose 3. And now we're going to look at A, the answer choice A. So that is going to be let me look back. So it's X equals, all right, X equals Y minus A divided by 2. That's what I have for the first one. And we notice the green and red lines do not match up. Therefore, green is not an answer. We have X equals 2Y minus A. And purple, does that line up? Sure does. It's exact. I'm going to check it with the last one just to make sure. Or what is that one? It's the second choice. I'm going to check with all of them. So I have Y or X equals, my goodness, it's a long day. 2, I don't have them written on my paper the way you guys have them written. 2Y minus 2a, and x equals y minus 2 minus a. Sorry, let me see what we got here. So the black one is super close, but it's not exact. This one here is exact. So that's my answer. And that would be B. So B is my answer. All right, let's do this again. So the formula shown can be used to find A, and we want to find what R is. So I'm going to take the A, I'm just going to make that Y. The R is going to be my X. Any other variable that you see on there is going to be just, you can keep the variable or just change it. If you want to change it to A and B, you certainly can. So in my answers, the R is always going to be X. And the big A, the capitalized A, is going to be a Y. And now we're going to plug them in. And the P and T, we're going to change to different letters. So let's do this. So we have Y equals P. You can do capital if you want, does not matter. Plus P times X times T. I'm going to choose, I just choose 3 and I'm going to choose 4. Just any random numbers, it doesn't matter, it could be 4.1. Oh my goodness, can't handle this. All right, there it is. Now I'm going to type in to each one, all the answer choices. So X equals, and that's X equals Y, times P times T. That clearly is not the right answer. X equals Y minus 2 times P times T. Is that the answer? Nope. That's probably not it either. Then we have next one divided by Y over 2 times P times T. Oh, I forgot X equals. Don't forget that. Oh, that one looks, oh, it's so close. Tricked me. And the last one. X equals what? Division Y minus P over P times T. Oh, good thing. It's the very last one. So it's D. So that one's D. So to get you started on the next one, you can do the last two on your own. So the problem already has V equals, I'm going to rewrite it. So V equals pi times R squared times H. So whatever the equation starts with, so it's V equals, so that's going to be my Y. And then what do we need to solve for? We need to solve for H. So H is going to be your X. So V is your Y, H is your X. The other variables, pi is not a variable, that's a number, 3.1415, you know the deal. And we can leave our R. So each V in the problem is going to be Y. Each H is going to be X. Change your R to equal any number but 0 or 1. And you should be able to get the answer. Good luck.